So I am Deborah Larson, and I'm Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of the trustees of the California State University and the faculty and staff and students of Chico State, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2022 commencement of California State University, Chico. Graduates, please remain standing, and audience, if you could stand, we're going to do the National Anthem. I'd like to introduce our National Anthem singer tonight, which is Tessa Kelly, a music major. Thank you, Tessa. Please be seated. We will now hear a special video presentation from President Gail Hutchinson recognizing the sacred Mechoopda land on which the university rests.
We acknowledge and are mindful that Chico State stands on the lands that were originally occupied by the first people of this area, the Mechoopda, and we recognize their distinctive spiritual relationship with this land, the flora, the fauna, and the waters that run through campus. We are humbled that our campus resides upon sacred lands that since time immemorial have sustained the Mechoopda people and continue to do so today.
Today, we celebrate the achievements of you, our graduates, and share in your excitement as you move forward to new adventures. It is an occasion where we can rightly feel your pride and to share in your hopes as we all look forward into the future. Today, we confer bachelor's degrees on those students completing majors in behavioral and social sciences. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. Colleagues, please stand or wave as I introduce you. Dr. Thomas Rios, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Monique Sendez, Vice President for Information Technology. Chelsea Barron, Student Reflection Speaker and candidate for a bachelor's degree in geography. Dr. Eddie Vela, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Dr. Gail Hutchinson, President of Chico State. Dr. Marianne Piva, Chair of the Academic Senate and our mace bearer. Dr. Ryan Patton, Associate Dean, College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Ms. Ann Sherman, Vice President for Business and Finance. Mr. Ahmed Bora, Vice President for University Advancement, and Ms. Mary Bowman, representing the Staff Council. Today's music is performed by the Chico State Wind Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Christopher Neverett. It is now my great honor to introduce the president of our university, Dr. Gail Hutchinson. In her years here at Chico State, first as faculty, then chair, then dean, and now as president for nearly 6 years, President Hutchinson has provided informed and inspirational leadership and consistently kept the focus on our students and your success. She has led Chico State through the campfire and recovery, the pandemic shutdown, and the repopulation of campus. Her passion for Chico State, her commitment to shared governance, and her dedication to our campus and its future has had tremendous impact on all of us. President Hutchinson, we appreciate you and all that you do to welcome, embrace, engage, and encourage our students. Thank you.
Thank you for the kind words, Provost Larson. But as we know, it takes all of us to focus on you in order for you to be successful. So I really want to thank faculty, staff, and all leadership that we have across the entire university, along with the support we receive from family and friends. Again, it takes all of us to be there for all of you. Tonight, we gather to celebrate the achievements of the unshakable and exceptional graduates of the class of 2022 as they take their place in the distinguished company of university-educated scholars. Students, each of you has a personal story of triumph to tell. Many of you are first in your family to graduate from college. Many of you have navigated food and housing insecurity and endured financial hardships. Many of you have survived and been impacted by disastrous wildfires that have ravaged the West. All of you have been challenged by the COVID-19 pandemic, and for those of you and for those of us who have lost loved ones to COVID, fire, and other tragedies over the course of your studies, please accept our heartfelt empathy and understanding. Together, let's share a moment of silence for all whom we have lost during these unprecedented times. Thank you. Students, your journey to degree over the past few years is unlike the experiences of generations of students who have graduated before you. Specifically, you had to navigate the effects of a global pandemic. For you, COVID-19 meant adjusting your expectations from an in-person learning opportunity to figuring out how to learn online or through virtual and hybrid platforms. Faculty and staff went above and beyond to help you, doing their absolute best to help you engage in your learning and to provide the support you so desired. I think graduates at this very moment, our faculty who are here and those live streamed, it is time to show our appreciation for all of their efforts. Please help me congratulate them. Thank you. For many of you, the fall and spring semesters were the first time that you were on our beautiful campus to take in-person classes and to participate in in-person activities. The Chico State experience may have been different from what you imagined from before COVID, and nonetheless you persevered, and now you stand before us prepared for what lies ahead. Graduates, you are an inspiration to future Wildcats, to your families as well, and to the community writ large. Your tenacity, coupled with your level of achievement during arduous times, will long be remembered through messages of hope and strength that ripple across generations. Through messages of hope and strength. Children, Your children, I hope, will follow in your footsteps to pursue an education with dreams and confidence for a brighter future, just as you have done. Many of you have not been alone in your educational journey. Your loved ones, guardians, parents, significant others, teachers, mentors, family members, and friends have encouraged, sacrificed, and supported you all along the way. And today they are here to celebrate with you and rejoice in your achievements. So we're going to really congratulate them when I count to 3. And I hope you will do so with a wave and a shout and a text and let them know how you really feel and how happy you are to have them here. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Outstanding, outstanding. Thank you, graduates. You know, during your time at Chico State, each of you has come to understand how important it is to acknowledge differences of opinion, embrace facts, remain open-minded and curious, so as to discover new ways of being, living, and knowing. Service beyond self and inclusive communities of excellence have structured the core of your undergraduate studies here at Chico State. Wildcats, we know we are stronger when we embrace diversity in all its forms and work together to solve challenges. It is my hope that you will take the education you received at Chico State and continue to live our time-honored values. Be an independent thinker, be an engaged citizen, develop your own views and voice based on your education, and use that voice to make positive change in the world around you. Do and dare to make a difference. The pandemic has shown us that we are all connected and vulnerable in more ways than perhaps we've ever imagined. How we respond to adversity really matters. It truly matters. Lives depend on it. 2 years of pandemic, social unrest, political turbulence, increasing extreme weather, and environmental challenges are powerful indicators that you are entering a world at a critical moment. Given your recent education and experience, you are now ready to face challenges such as how to mitigate and prevent catastrophic events like ravaging and deadly wildfires. How do we feed a growing world population while at the same time improving soil health, reducing water consumption, and drawing down carbon? How do we prepare for and combat the next pandemic? How do we address the needs of those experiencing homelessness and those who are global refugees? How do we advance social justice and equity in this country and the world? The world is so in need of what you have to offer. Graduates, your preparation, your skills, wisdom, values, experiences, along with a continuing quest for knowledge, have prepared you for what lies ahead. There has never been a more important time to make a difference. Through your academic journey at Chico State, you have been tested and you have learned that you are resilient and capable. You realize today more than any other day that you are strong, wise, and ready. In fact, because of your tenacity and unshakable nature, I have no doubt that history will reveal your generation to be one of the greatest generations of the 21st century. Graduates, when we are finished here today, you will hold in your hand the key to a future that may have seemed unreachable not so long ago. You will join the ranks of more than 177,000 Chico State graduates worldwide. Chico State, the second oldest CSU and one of the most innovative campuses within the system. Today, I really want you to take pride in your academic journey, celebrate your accomplishments, and know that we are immensely proud of you. We believe in you. Please believe in yourselves. The world is now yours to make better. It is now my high honor to introduce Dr. Marianne Piva, Professor of Sociology and Chair of the Academic Senate. Thank you.
Thank you, President Hutchinson. It gets harder and harder to follow her every time. She's fantastic. How y'all doing? Do you believe them? No, I don't believe them either. How are you all doing? Thank you. I heard it from you all. What about you in the stands? How y'all doing? Thank you. Okay, now everyone together. How y'all doing? There we go. Thank you. You look so amazing, and it's wonderful to be here tonight. My name is Marianne Piva. I am the Academic Senate Chair, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm a faculty member in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, and so you are my people, and I am so happy to see you here. My good friend Ahmad Bora says that you need to make sure and tell people that you appreciate them, so I want to do that really quickly before I give you some words of wisdom, maybe. I want to give a shout out really quickly to every staff member who is here tonight, who's helping make this an amazing event. All the people in the red shirts, they're here for you. So if you see them, say hi and thank you. I see you and I see the work you're doing, so thank you. I also want to, give them a shout out. I also want to thank my faculty colleagues. Thank you for being here today and every day to support your students, but also each other. It's incredibly important. It's been my absolute privilege and honor to serve with you in the halls of Butte Hall over the past 17 years. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the amazing colleagues that are on the stage with me. I've had the pleasure of working closely with them this past year, and I'm grateful for their talent, dedication, and constant focus on student success, well-being, and academic excellence. President Hutchinson, this year started out really rough for me, and I just want to thank you for your grace, compassion, and patience. And Provost Larson, I'm truly grateful for your leadership and guidance as I navigated my role as Academic Senate Chair. You unexpectedly became one of my most valuable mentors. Thank you for your leadership. And for all the vice presidents and deans and associate deans that have worked with me and given me so much grace this year, thank you so much. Class of 2022, on behalf of the faculty and the Academic Senate of Chico State, it is my pleasure to say congratulations. We are so proud of your accomplishments and the commitment that brought you here today. I have been a faculty member at Chico State, thank you very much. I have been a faculty member at Chico State for 17 years, and I've never been more proud than I am today celebrating you. And I am here celebrating you. You may be asking yourself, how does she know me? How could she possibly be celebrating me? It's a good question. You may have never had me as your professor, but I've listened and watched a lot in my classrooms over the years. And I was a student here myself. I walked the same halls. I know the struggles that you have faced collectively, and I know the perseverance it took to reach this spot today. I celebrate your perseverance. You came here as dreamers, as seekers, believers, all with a shared goal and of a college degree, the promise of an opportunity. And when you got here, you faced challenges that on some days felt insurmountable. I know that many of you struggled to navigate college life, to find a safe place to sleep, to get enough to eat. I know many of you juggled jobs, families, caring for your loved ones. I know that many of you faced illness and financial worry and loss, and yet you showed up. You showed up to Zoom lectures, to virtual office hours. You worked harder, you leaned in, you fought for your education, and you succeeded. And so I celebrate your determination. I celebrate every hard-earned B. And I celebrate every paper that made you question the world around you. I celebrate the family who cheered you from afar. Hey, family and friends. And those that are out there watching us live. And encouraged you to never give up. I celebrate the friends who intellectually challenged you and then gave you a safe place to relax. As faculty, we celebrate the hope and dreams that are before you now. We celebrate the opportunities that will present themselves to you. We celebrate the lives you will continue to build, proud that Chico State is a fundamental brick in the foundation of your future. You will have many more celebrations in your life, but today it's all about celebrating you. So be proud of what you've accomplished. Enjoy your moment. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Piva. I so appreciate your words of wisdom. Now it is my high honor again to introduce your classmate and candidate for bachelor's degree in geography with reflections for the evening. Please welcome Chelsea Barron.
Shimanopotli, Falchagu Chico. Bienvenidos. Welcome, friends from near and far. Thank you, and I am proud of you. If you don't hear those words from the person you wanted to hear them from, please at least hear them from the deepest part of my heart. Thank you, and I am so proud of you. To my loved ones, thank you for being teachers for lessons I needed. To my fellow geographers in the geography and planning department. Aw. You have made it to the edge of the map. It is time to start a new journey. To my compañera in Students for Quality Education. Thank you for always being there. I love you. When I transferred from my community college in Sacramento, armed with my associates in science in geography, I felt I had found my beautiful campus and found my dream college in Chico State. But I quickly discovered I could not find a place to lay my head to continue that dream. I could not find housing. As someone with a degree in planning, let me tell you with extreme confidence that Chico and Chico State are in a housing crisis. Therefore, the students are in a housing crisis. My best friend from community college helped us find our first apartment. We searched for nearly a year after the campfire. Our first apartment was 700 square feet with leaky windows, dingy carpet, and overly priced electricity. It became available when a fire victim was able to find permanent housing. My immigrant parents didn't trust a lease assumption and had never heard of the idea to assume someone's partial lease. Nevertheless, I finally had a place to sleep in Chico and a place to keep dreaming. Each year, I shuffled through new housing. I was re-signing my lease. The same week, I had to do a midterm or pick classes each spring. My story is not unique. Housing insecurity is as common as food insecurity. At Chico State, we play a game of musical chairs. Graduates leave, new students get a chair, but everyone has to stand up, walk around, and worry. Next spring, the music will start again. It will sound like teachers will get emails about missing tests or asking for an extension on projects. The game needs to end. It starts by acknowledging it. We need a roof over our head to keep our minds present and able to learn. Just as much as we need food in our bellies. If you have not worried about any of these things, I am grateful. Because having personally worried about housing insecurity, it is a burden on the mind. I do not wish on anyone I am glad that you have not been weighed down by this burden. Today marks a special occasion in history. My fellow Wildcats, we should be proud. Be proud because we have accomplished something no one else has done in 100 years. We went to school in the middle of a pandemic. We lived in a city in a housing crisis. We experienced climate disruption firsthand here in Butte County. We stayed, and we also graduated. Congratulations, Wildcats.
Thank you, Chelsea. And I truly appreciate your perseverance and everyone's perseverance in earning a degree. And as Chelsea reminds us, we have incredible social challenges ahead of us, but you are fully prepared to tackle that challenge and help all of us solve these issues, both in Chico and across the world. And with that, I now invite Dr. Eddie Vela, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Hutchinson. Distinguished guests, families, and friends, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, it is my honor to present to President Hutchinson the Chico State 2022 candidates for bachelor's degrees. Faculty marshals, please present your candidates for a degree. One more thing, because COVID is still out there, we won't be greeting you with hugs and handshakes on the stage, but we look forward to taking a fabulous graduation picture with you, so be prepared to flash those pearly whites.
Cole Castro.
David Silva Olivar.
Jamie Alonzo Ramirez.
Shane Yang.
Jason Arita.
Jorge Rivera III.
Sterling Gonzalez.
Juliana Ordonez. Jacob Novaresi. Jane Murillo.
Ian Cobery. Summa cum laude. Ashley Gerstel. Jason Delorto. Alyssa Ferguson.
My mother is Papil, so Nahuatl, and then my father is Scottish.
Kimley Lewis.
And Spanish because I'm home.
Kaylee Royston.
Kenji Chapman. Lacey Elizabeth Embry.
Jacqueline Sierra Calixto.
Lauren Estrada.
There's a person that I know from Safe Space. He tried to get someone
Blanca Martinez Avila.
everyone's language, and he's like, there's 600 people.
Cassie Calabro.
Carlos Solorio.
Julia Cosby. Clarissa Lowry.
And basically it says, you are welcome, you are loved.
Stephanie Joanne Albertson. Brittany Ibarra. Jared Reese Burton.
Grace Weedle. Sydney Ann Mins.
Eric Lopez.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Kathleen Ann Bautista Ong. Andrew Fanfasian.
I'll be in Chico.
Caitlin Renee Coombs.
I'm actually gonna go to
Kelsey Yoder.
Trinity for the city of Chico with Dr. Chase. I'm gonna stay back.
Alexis Smith.
So I'll be there.
Adrian Lara. Kyle David Keast.
Owen Stroll Roy. Jacqueline Massimino.
Megan Guthrie.
Leah Vincenzi. Hannah Thompson.
Tessa Baxter.
Dana Melendez Nieves.
Jenna Gates. Jonas Little.
Natalie Uribe. Jocelyn Villa Gutierrez. Magna cum laude. Zoe Markham. Litzy Venegas Rodriguez.
Paige Haywood. Ingmar Friss. Alexis Cornagia. Diego Amaro.
Anna Tadeo.
Cesar Hernandez.
Hannah Mapes.
Claire Beers. Taylor Bourne. Magna cum laude.
Megan Leslie Thomas.
Justin Hayworth. Vanessa Ayala.
Daniel Putman. Pa Ying Vang.
Maxwell Cole. Mai Chong Lor. Marianne Jurizzi Estrada Gutierrez. Jimena Cuevas Lopez. Amber Larson.
Chelsea Lee Waters. Riley Wright.
Like Chelsea's, they're kind of rare, but there's 7 different spellings.
Isabel Anna Maherin. Summa cum laude.
Genevieve Doderline.
It's just that it's an English colonizer.
Sophie Greshka.
Basically a harbor. So wherever the English,
Elena Elliott.
that's basically their base. That's yeah.
Mackenzie Davy.
Purple leaves of salt. So that's Italian.
Catherine de Santiago.
I do not know that.
Wyatt Baxter. Cum laude.
Spell my first name wrong.
Amy Sierra Marguerite Ingraham Alanegi. Ramiro Linares Rodarte.
Marlene Salcedo.
But my name is Scott.
Adriana Velez Villaseñor.
Elizabeth Flores. Andrea Gonzalez.
Some of the oldest records, apparently.
Alexandria Marie Ferenzi.
Jennifer Mejia.
Mine's hard to trace. I do know on the mother's side.
Alex Culp.
Great, 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 great.
Yuri Hernandez Diaz.
Hannah Weiss. Leanna Mabini. Kaya Erica Williams. Carly K. Pickard.
Emily Susan Gallo.
Sophia Oyewale, cum laude.
Griffin Howard.
Carol Payang Zhang. Griffin Sanchez. Hannah Noel Moore. Jacqueline Hernandez Posadas. Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Juliana Beck.
Jasmine Vasquez.
Mallory Borrego. Elian Sarah Gonzalez.
Logan McAndrews, magna cum laude. Mallory Stein.
Emily Quetzali Dueñas.
Savannah Lee Moan.
Gilberto Alvarez Hernandez. Mallory Burdick.
Samantha Sweeten.
Juliet Fletcher.
Daniela Marin Miranda.
Faith Ellen Johnson. Cassidy Joy Bergstad.
Taylor Marie Needham.
Kayla Marie Hale. Catherine Lua Gudinho. Mary Jane Bormalini.
Alexandra Wills. Jason Keith Thomas.
Claire Farley.
Poppy Elaine Reed.
Olivia Bailey. Rochelle Brown Gutierrez.
Benjamin Terezis.
Kellen Ashley.
Macy McCormick.
Stephanie Jacobelski. Abigail Baptista. Noble Leduc. Maura Ryan Lozano. Daryl Johnston. Alicia Allende Ronquillo.
Lizeth Martinez. LaDeja Owens. Joanna Ramos. Jacqueline Morales Balbuena.
Aaliyah Hayes. Sierra Dates. Catherine Lara Steely.
Mackenzie Salva. Amanit Veer Singh. Montserrat Sanchez Leon. Montserrat Sanchez Leon. Caitlin Romero.
Marlo Hatchett.
Paloma Belen Tapia Quintero.
Sofia Alvarado Estrada.
Shelby Catherine Sarder.
Leslie Areola. James Loftus. Angelica Hopkins. Ty Engel. Patrick Adriel J. Jacinto Solon Coronen. Citlali Alexia Alvarado.
Haley Schaefer. Jennifer Mendoza. Catherine Ortega.
Claudia Chavez Solis. Angelina Brianna Espino.
Esmeralda Valenzuela Robles. Hannah Rose Simon. Anthony Villarroel, magna cum laude. Natalie Thorpe.
Markayla Hadley. Megan Bristol. Layla Soleil Barrett. Charlotte Knupfli.
Sutsada Electra Fatfadong.
Jennifer C. Higuera Castillo.
Travis Turner. Brenda Rosales. Anais Mayo. Nadia Toribio Cabanas. Elizabeth Snyder. Noelle Capri Sheridan.
Olivia Brombach. Taylor Cutler. Emily Einspar.
Emily Lynn Prine. Jessica Meek. Josiah Miller. Julie Peach, magna cum laude. Seth Valencia.
Anthony Enriquez. Nia Lopez Lujan.
AJ Henry Tedderell Porter.
Wendy Ibanez.
Ryan Sanchez.
Daisy Marie Lopez.
Mason Scott.
Mary Catherine French.
Colton Persifield. Lauren Oviedo.
Tyler Wayne Grove. Gerard Bivens. David Kosh.
Savannah Morse. Destiny Irene Salgado.
Ava Cortesia.
Elizabeth Mendoza. Alvaro Navarro. Juanita Mondragon. Joseph Paul McCoy. Ashley Powers. Magna Juanita Mondragon. Brandon McMahon. Angelique Nicole Pasadakis. Cum laude. Kennedy Rodas Diaz.
David Lohr.
Jasmine Monique Nunez. Celinda Rose Velado. Emily Ramos. Sonia Quintero. Brooke Ann Shelley. Magna cum laude.
Maki Goto. Inez Marlene Ayala. Phoebe Bayudin Soto.
Carla Palayo.
Chelsea Barron.
Angelina McFarlane. Tyler Kenneth Strahl. Evan Miller.
Riley Eidson.
John Zellhofer.
Brett Beeson.
Michael Montez.
Faith Ann Churchill. Magna cum laude.
Ryan Sakik.
Logan Crambule.
Ray Mendez. Allison Zaidama.
Madison Archambault. Dadrian Keene. Nolan Duarte.
Brian McKay Odell.
Braden Del Carlo. Cassidy Brott. Theodore Kozlowski. Jenna Gozali.
Katerina Marquez. Joanna Vidal. Sarah Ashley Vieira. Aurora Ramirez Meza.
Denise Apodaca German. Brittany Bennett.
Isabella Volpe. Cum laude. Andrew Ortiz.
James Aguirre.
Abigail Faith Pena. Anna Shade.
Corinne Hendry. Summa cum laude. Sean Lytle. Nathaniel Hernandez. Kieran Hale Farini.
Katie Muller. Ashley Powers. Magna cum laude.
Yorelis Jocelyn Gutierrez Ruelas.
Jacob Mackin. Spencer Vaden. Trevor Rodriguez.
Sandra Lapuste.
Eric Clinton Tubbs. Elizabeth Snyder. Brady Wade. Airam Triana Uscanga.
Dylan Floyd.
Alexis Rogers.
Adrian Lada. Fernando Gomez.
Christopher Petrovia.
Esmeralda Aguilar.
Vanessa Rodriguez. Ildefonso Ponce.
Annabel Cortez Montoya. Adrian Ambrose. Bernardo Carlos Farias. Jesus Diaz.
Noah Patrick.
Giselle Flores Diaz.
Cole Miller. Ashlyn Mitchell. Axel Giovanni Romero.
Elena Denise Barajas.
Duncan Young. Magna cum laude.
Kristen Bell.
John Rockcliffe.
Brady Fernandez. Magna cum laude. Austin Devine. Ruben Barriga. Ashley Javier. Gloria Barrera Ramirez.
John Phillips. Kiana Sanchez. Cum laude. Linda Mendoza. Juliet Oil. Magna cum laude. Leslie Rincon. Brizette Bram. Elizabeth Swain.
Lorenzo Armando Horde.
You're right, it is different to be up here.
Katie Rios Ochoa.
Jonathan Korek.
Sitting with my students, and the first time I get up here, I'm like, wow, this is really what I like about it here, because
Brianna Nicole.
and friends is to see
Sydney Lacey.
and then see where the excitement erupts.
Giselle Garcia.
It's just really hard.
Summer Brady. Magali Garcia Cisneros.
Adrian Montanez.
Alyssa Edwards.
Julian Wallace Sanderson.
Destiny Green.
Sarah Schult.
I reported it, so if it's still up, it's probably
Esmeralda Hernandez.
Holly Rose Thomas.
Allison Renee Cravo. Taylor Aimee Jeffrey.
Haley Ryan,
Christian Jimenez,
Rita Mayorga,
Isaac Jesus Correa, Natalia Ibrahim,
Brian Ruiz Zavala,
Alejandra Gallo Aguilera,
Brenna Wren,
Leah Fales,
Yuki Wong,
Lauren Keene, Gabriela Gomez,
I think Brian and Eddie and Debbie and
Joseph Novato, Spencer Rial,
Kiara Luna,
Anthony Sign Smart,
Chase Fusey, Blanca Catalina Figueroa Valdez,
Randall Nolan, Olivia Sievers,
Tina Duong,
Desiree Reedwood, Jessica Vizcarra, Saul Santarosa,
Monique Aguirre,
Margarita Whittemore, Marina Julia Martinez, Hannah Ruvalcaba, Alyssa Claire Bautista Meningus, Ashley Wegrin,
Taylor May Chow,
Thomas Wegrin,
Tanaya James,
Shaquelle Osby, Ashley Perez Ramirez, Ezequiel Robles,
Stephanie Ofelio Barrios, Kiara Anali Castañon,
David Vargas,
Jasmine Carranza, Caroline Grzanich,
Kenya Isabel Morales,
Owen Gorsuch,
Brianna Valencia,
Bryce Anthony Edwards, Chloe Castillo,
Marin Wright,
Max Gunther, Vanessa Gonzalez Molina, Elizabeth Jaggy,
Kimberly Rodriguez,
Simon Ledesma Rangel, Jasmine Bell,
Bridget Robeson, Natalie Grace Watson, Lauren Sage,
Myra Carmona,
Jacob Paul Andreas McPherson,
Reginald DeMarcus Anderson, Israel Rafael de Borba Velasquez. Antonia Brown. Cole Hahn. Darcy Lohr. Tessa Long, magna cum laude.
Amanda Maichu Zong. Sarah Monk. Karime Olivas.
Daniela Hernandez.
Jasenia Vanessa Ramos. Ariana Palado Hernandez.
Katie Hawley. Rosalia Antonia Gallardo. Janaya Carmichael.
Yureni Manzano.
Michael J. Castro. Julissa Ardisoni.
Lauren Ricks.
Jocelyn Garibay Gandarias. Marissa Crook. Carla Yuridia de la Cruz Asuara.
Monica Nicole McCarthy. Hussein Rodriguez Griego.
Alexis Bradley.
Daniel Velasquez.
Blake Emery. Ia Lopez Gonzalez. Eduardo Gonzalez. Annalyn Cortez. Javier Acuna. Jessica Jeanette Anguiano Vivas. Gonzalo Arevalo. Anna Karen Garcia Bernardino. Rajveer Kaur Dura, cum laude. Isaiah Corona.
Caitlin White.
Kate Bachelor.
Alejandro Torres.
Elizabeth Coronado Vargas. Taylor Irvin.
Courtney Nicole Roberts. Noelle Heaven Nixon.
Maribel Herrera. Allison Atencio.
Pablo Jesus Perez.
Isabel Belaski.
So it'll be Aubrey Bianca.
Graciela Cruz.
Aubrey Chaya.
Emmeline. We're gonna take test. Hi. We're gonna just wait I know we have 3 left, but we're going to wait for the train. It's like being on Zoom. Let's hear it for the train. All right. One more time for that train. Oh my goodness, it's a long train. One more time for the train. Yes. Chelsea says, let's hear it for alternative transportation. Yes. Well, if you can hear me, after our graduates, we finish up here. We've got one more step before we confer the degrees. So right now, while we're waiting for the train, make sure your tassel is on the right side. Okay, make sure it's on the right side. You look good. Okay, we're almost there. And dang, I guess it's the longest train ever. Okay, it's quiet enough. We're going to resume. Here we go.
Bianca Perez. Estelle Austin.
All right, let's hear it for Estelle. This is the last graduate off the stage. Are you ready? Are you ready? It is time. Candidates, please rise. And now the moment you've been waiting for. All candidates, by the virtue of authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your course of study that you have pursued, with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left. One more. One more, I promise, one more. To the unshakable, extraordinary class of 2022, on behalf of the faculty and staff here at Chico State, with joy for the moment and hope for the future, we wish you a heartfelt congratulations.
Every time that happens, it gets me. Every time.
Graduates, please stay standing as the stage party and faculty exit the stadium.